It's one player, two player, put controller in, and they turn the power button on and say, power on!
Because I know he gets his eye ripped out in the first game.
Yes.
Is it mechanical originally, or is it magic originally?
It's mechanical at the end of the first one.
Ah, okay. I thought it was magic.
No, it's meant to, like, reference that they're doing the Steam Age.
But that makes sense, yeah.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
Leave me alone, leave me alone! Use the thingy. Use the hoobly diddly. Use the diddly diddly. Headly hiddly no, neighbor.
I'm getting a little fucking irritated.
Hiddly 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 hiddly. Diddly diddly diddly.
Didn't like that.
Slap his nuts! Slap his nuts! Slap his hand! Slap his nuts!
You've got to be fucking kidding me. I'm barely alive.
Diddly diddly diddly. Diddly diddly.
Diddly 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 diddly. Look at what he's at right now.
You just have to not fuck up majorly. No pressure.
Well, if he's doing that move, I have a pretty good shot, actually.
Diddly diddly diddly.
Nope. Cool. I gotta get him to do shit.
I gotta get him to shit.
And in order to do that, I gotta, like, walk away from him and shit. I gotta trigger, like, certain animations and stuff. Yep, there he goes again. That is good. Do it.
Do it, please, I beg you. Diddly 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 diddly. We did it!
It's because I tried to do it so fast. I've kind of been speedrunning this game as though I were the knight, which has been causing problems. I don't know if you noticed.
What are you saying? Playing the game not correctly for the class you picked is not working? Visions of sadness. I get to get out of here.
That sucked. Alright, we're good.
The Firelink Shrine.
Okay.
We're back, baby. We're winning.
We're winning. Okay. Everybody wants a Dark Souls 4, and I agree. But I would like a Dark Souls 4 that makes semblance of sense. So, like, it needs to actually go off of whatever happened in this game. And I think they can do it. I think there's potential.
I was just thinking that when you said Dark Souls 4, the only thing I thought of was that that 4chan post of like, oh guys, I have a leaked beta build, alpha build of Dark Souls 4, and it's like just the Dark Souls 3 title screen, but like it just has, instead of like they just added in like another I to the Roman numeral. It's so fucking stupid. It makes me laugh.
Hmm. Okay, so what do I need to use it? 19 dexterity? Oh, it's not super great. kind of want that.
Vordelis is a great hammer. Great ham. Yeah.
Long baby.
Oh, baby, level me up.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay. I will not. Fuck you.
Leave me
How about that?
alone. Not to say, I'm not saying Dark Souls has like a bad aesthetic, but Bloodborne,
Bloodborne is so fucking on point.
its aesthetic is fucking peak.
So fun. Such a fun game and such a great game to look at.
If only
I cannot wait for
if
us to get there.
only they fucking release it on PC. That's what the people want.
It's what the people want. Give it to me.
That's what the people want. And it's never gonna come out because Sony needs like one exclusive.
Sony only has 2 exclusives at this point, and it's Demon Souls and Bloodborne.
Just fair.
Both games made by From Software that From Software will never make sequels to. It kind of did for Demon Souls.
Well, yeah, Demon Souls is basically just the predecessor to Dark Souls.
Yeah, and it's like weirdly like you can look at it and see the connections and be like, oh, it's kind of a prequel. It's like a kingdom that came before Lothric and Lordran.
Hey. Down.
I fucking heard that. Get down. Get down. He's such a jerk. Okay. What am I trying to do? Right. Okay.
You mean to bump the mic?
I guess I go to the swamp now. It's kind of the only direction I can go, isn't it?
The undead settlement.
You wouldn't know.
I would not know.
Only I would know. Because I'm the expert.
I'm the Dark Souls master.
Oh!
He's back!
It's locked! I thought I had the key! No! Ah!
Holy, you got fucking like wombo comboed.
Well, they ate, so
They're not.
they're not hungry anymore.
Meow.
Oh no, we reloaded. They're hungry.
Meow.
You know, as far as games for movies go, I wish we did them still. Because Ready Player One sure did deserve one.
Sure did or didn't?
Did. Should have gotten a fucking movie game.
Say Ready Player. Oh, movie games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hot take. I did not like Ready Player One.
No,
I don't
did
know
you
if
read
that.
the book?
I don't. I didn't read the book. I heard the book was worse.
Really? Why do we not like it?
Well, I don't like.
By you, I mean. By we, I mean you.
I was like, I'm not gonna speak for you. Well, I don't like about it. It's just, and it's really worse in the book. I've seen excerpts from the book, and I've talked to a friend who's read the book, and it's like, oh yeah, no, your problems with the movie are just like even worse in the book. My problem with the movie is it just feels too much like, remember this thing, and it's like there's no real plot.
Is there not?
There is a plot. It's they gotta find the keys to get control of the video game VR realm.
So they can stop it from being sold to a
Being
mega
taken over
corporation
by an evil corporation.
that would absolutely fucking use it to control all of humanity.
Pretty much, yeah.
And that's a good plot.
Well, they're
That's the plot of Matrix.
yeah, the Matrix, but the fucking Matrix doesn't go. Remember the remember the fucking Iron Giant. Remember The Shining.
I liked the movie. I occasionally like a trip into Nostalgiaville, okay?
I do too, but I'm like, I think people.
That movie was a good movie in a trip to Nostalgiaville. Like, it was good. Like, in the sense of, like...
Remember the Goonies?
There are certain movies that are just
Remember
not good little trips into
Remember
Nostalgiaville.
Back to the Future? I remember.
Oh, you're gonna like this guy. He's cool. You see him?
You see him? He's right there. I was thinking that guy who did the Ready Player One theme song.
The what?
there's that video of the rejected Ready Player One theme song, and it's just a guy using like a beat thing on like a keyboard, like the little preset ones where it'll do
Yeah.
like the little drum beats and stuff that you can play the piano along to. And it's just like this, so the thing's going. The guy just has a little notepad, and he's just like, "Remember King Kong? Remember Back to the Future?"
Well, they're here, baby. And they ain't never leaving.
He'd never leave him. Ready Player One theme song. I imagine it's gonna be the first thing that.
Remember King Kong? Remember Ferris Bueller? Remember War Games? Remember Tomb Raider? Remember Weird Science? Remember Battletoads and the Iron Giant? Remember Star Wars and Transformers the movie? Remember Ghostbusters? Remember The Goonies? Remember when neon used to be trendy? Remember the Where's the Beef Lady from Wendy's?
I fucking love this video.
Remember Akira? That's from Japan. Remember Galaga and Mrs. Pac-Man?
Damn.
Remember Contra? Remember Street Fighter? Remember the A-Team? Remember Knight Rider? Remember The Simpsons seasons 1 through 9? Remember logging onto America Online? Remember Highlander and Highlander 2? Remember Star Trek? We certainly do.
So I take it there are a lot of people who don't like that movie.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
There's
I thought
even
that
more
movie was-
people who don't
was-
like the book.
Why?
Because the book's just that, but even worse. Because the book's written like absolute shit. Because Ernest Cline doesn't know how to write a book.
Is he not?
He's a fucking hack.
Interesting. I've never heard this take.
Apparently the book is worse than the movie. Because people will be like, "Oh yeah, no, I absolutely hated the book, but I thought the movie was okay."
That's
Like
interesting.
my friend who read the book and then said like, and it was like, "Yeah, I didn't like the book." But he liked the movie. He thought the movie was alright.
Fuck!
I'm frostbitten. Help! I need my Sunny D.
It's so interesting. I really liked that movie. It was a nice little trip through nostalgia lane. I don't think we need a second one. I will say that. I don't think you need another one. I really don't.
I don't believe so.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think one trip through Nostalgiaville every 10 years is good enough.
I don't know. I
as far as
may
movies
not just.
go.
I think I may just more have a problem with what that movie represents. Because
What's
we're
that?
Fucking constantly stuck in. Oh, remember this shit from the 80s and the 90s? We're moving into the 90s now, but it's always remember this thing from the 80s. Remember the Ghostbusters? We're bringing it back.
I mean, they did bring back
They
Ghostbusters,
did.
and it was really good.
It was okay. I fucking hate the third act of that movie.
I
But-
haven't seen it yet.
The new one?
Don't spoil anything. No, the new one. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Did I say you like it?
I heard it was good.
Why did you say you liked it? You just said
No,
I thought
I
it
didn't
was good.
say I liked it. I said it was good. I thought.
No, you just said I liked it.
No.
So that's why I was gonna go off about how.
No,
the
I
third
liked the all-female cast live one. Look at my face.
Look at my face. This audio only format where you have to look at my face.
Very good. So good.
Very good.
It was great.
I've only seen
Yeah,
bits
actually,
of
I
it.
think if anything, they should do a full female led Indiana Jones.
Like if
so bad.
it was fucking what's her name? What's her name? Phoebe Waller. From the new one, the new Indiana Jones.
Yeah, did you like that?
I wouldn't mind it.
The new one?
I
I heard it was better than Crystal Skull.
It was definitely okay.
The overall consensus I was getting from people on the internet, because I haven't seen it yet, I wanted to go see it, but I just didn't have money, is that if they had ended Indiana Jones with that instead of the Crystal Skull like they were originally intending to do, it would have been much better received. But because of the Crystal Skull and the bad taste it left in people's mouth, anything after Crystal Skull that wasn't as good as Temple of Doom was scheduled for failure. Like there was no way.
My big problem I have with is the opening. The opening itself's fine, but the problem is it's weird, kind of uncanny looking CGI Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, it looks fine, like the tech itself looks fine, but Harrison Ford sounds and moves like an 80-year-old man. So he's supposed to be like Indiana Jones from like he's supposed to be like Harrison Ford from like the 90s when he was in like The Fugitive.
Mm.
At least he should be, but he's still Harrison Ford from like the 80s. So it's like he should move and sound like a 40-year-old man. But
Ooh! I don't have enough stamina for this weapon.
I just realized.
Because I'm doing enough damage, but I'm not swinging enough times. And I can't.
But it was really off-putting.
Yeah, I get that.
The whole opening, because it's like, okay, it looks pretty decent. Like he looks like 80s Harrison Ford. Despite the fact it's a
I'll
weird
probably still buy it.
weird nitpick. He should look like 90s Harrison Ford.
I'm just
'Cause
waiting for the.
It's World War II. It's set in it's like during World War II is when the opening's set.
I get you.
And Indiana Jones takes place in like the 30s, so it's like 10 years later. So he should look like Harrison Ford from the 90s, not Harrison Ford from the 80s. That's the most dweebish nitpick, though. But so I don't mind that it looks like Harrison Ford from the 80s. But like anytime he speaks or moves, it's like, yeah, this is an 80-year-old
Well,
man.
they were gonna get the Harrison Ford lookalike, talk-alike guy, but
It's
he died.
Indiana Jones.
Did you know that?
Did he die? What?
Yeah, so they were gonna get the lookalike, talk-alike. He looked like Harrison Ford and talked just like him too. He died. Suicide.
Oh.
Yeah.
The guy that played young Harrison Ford in like that one movie he was in.
Yes.
Fucking that sucks.
Yeah, it
Dude
does
was genuinely
suck.
talented. I was
Yeah,
like,
it was. They were
I
gonna
was
get
kind
him.
of like when Solo came out. I was kind of sad they didn't get that guy because like.
Yo, that's why he wasn't in there.
Did he die before that?
Yeah, right. Like as they were filming. I'm pretty sure either as they were filming or like right before it. Yeah, look it up. It's wild. That story is really sad. We're talking about this in a fucking sad game. Get over it.
Get over it.
Yeah, no, like it's really sad because he was really fucking like.
He was very talented.
He was the perfect person that could have done young Harrison Ford in any Harrison Ford movie now, moving forward. The only movie I think Harrison Ford being aged and in made sense for, Blade Runner. Because of the time frame they set it in. If I'm going to be real with you.
Age of Adeline. Okay, that's the movie.
Age what? Age of Adeline?
Age of Adeline. That's the movie with that guy shows up because it's like.
So it is 3 hits to kill them. I just missed. So it caused problems. Excuse me?
Anthony Groover. Isn't that guy still alive?
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought he committed suicide. I know a lookalike for Harrison Ford did. I know that happened. I'm pretty sure. Quite positive.
Apparently he was a double for Indiana Jones.
Why didn't they just have him?
I don't know why they just have him.
Dude.
If you already have fucking being a body double for Harrison Ford, just have him fucking be Harrison Ford. Cause he
Why
can
is
act,
Disney
he
so
can act
fucking hellbent?
He can act like Harrison Ford. It's like that one guy they got for fucking like the Book of Boba Fett, and I think it's the same guy in Mandalorian season 2 for like Luke Skywalker, and they like CGI'd Mark Hamill's face over it. But like you can see behind the scenes where he has like the dots all over his face, and he looks like almost identical to like 80s Mark Hamill. It's like just have that guy look.
Why is it that fucking Disney is so hellbent on using CGI when there are practical solutions that we've been using for literal fucking centuries?
It's because they learned the fucking wrong lessons from Solo failing. It's like, oh, Solo didn't make a gajillion dollars like The Force Awakens did, so therefore we shouldn't cast. We should CGI dudes instead of just casting better. I have nothing against. Aldrin Elric, or whatever the hell his name is, who played Han Solo in that movie. He's a genuinely good actor. I haven't actually watched Oppenheimer entirely, but I've seen bits where he's in it.
Oh, is he in it?
He's really good. I've seen some of the parts that he's in Oppenheimer, but he's really good. I haven't sat down and watched that though fully. Heard it was really good.
I heard Oppenheimer was really good. Yeah, it's one of Christopher Nolan's last films, isn't it? He's got like 2 more.
I don't know if he said anything about that.
I know he's getting tired.
Which is fair. He's been making movies for a while. And especially because we're getting in a fucking real awful age for movies.
Yeah, we are.
Because you can't, like... real hard to make anything unless it's a part of some franchise. That's where all the... Unless you're working for A24. They're like... In like Blumhouse.
Pretty sure A24 is going to become the next superpower.
They're like the only two that are still like really, really dead set and like some like minor stuff. But like those are the two that are really dead set on making like new shit.
1 second. I gotta go help with that.
Gotta go be father.